Every can of pumpkin puree begins in fields where millions of pumpkins reach perfect maturity. Modern harvesting combines speed with careful selection for premium pumpkin puree production. Each pumpkin puree pumpkin continues its journey only after passing the first inspection.
Careful loading protects every pumpkin puree pumpkin before transport begins. Only pumpkins meeting strict standards continue toward pumpkin puree processing.
Thousands of tons of pumpkin puree pumpkins leave the fields every harvest day.
Freshness is preserved from the very first moments after harvest.
The long journey from farm to pumpkin puree factory officially begins. Every shipment moves with precise timing to preserve peak quality. Ahead lies the mega factory, where millions of pumpkins become smooth pumpkin puree. Every truck carrying pumpkin puree pumpkins begins with strict arrival verification. Accurate weighing ensures complete traceability for every pumpkin puree shipment. A carefully managed receiving system keeps pumpkin puree production running without interruption.
Keep coming back, keep it straight.
Precision positioning protects both equipment and every pumpkin puree pumpkin.
Gravity begins the controlled flow of fresh pumpkin puree pumpkins into the factory. The first conveyor starts the industrial journey of every pumpkin puree pumpkin. Continuous movement keeps pumpkin puree production efficient and fresh. Removing field debris prepares every pumpkin puree pumpkin for hygienic processing. The next step transforms harvested pumpkin puree pumpkins into food-grade raw material. Inside the mega factory, every pumpkin puree pumpkin enters a world of precision and cleanliness.
The journey of pumpkin puree continues inside one of the world's most advanced processing facilities.
Every section of the pumpkin puree factory is designed for continuous production.
Automated transport keeps pumpkin puree moving without unnecessary handling.
Every stage of pumpkin puree production is monitored in real time.
Careful coordination ensures a steady stream of pumpkin puree pumpkins.
Strict hygiene protects the quality of every batch of pumpkin puree.
Reliable machinery forms the backbone of modern pumpkin puree manufacturing.
Each pumpkin puree pumpkin is prepared for careful quality selection. Attention to detail begins long before pumpkin puree reaches the can. Now the real transformation of pumpkin puree is ready to begin. Every pumpkin puree pumpkin now enters the factory's precision sorting system.
High-speed imaging ensures only premium pumpkin puree pumpkins move forward.
Uniform sizing creates consistent pumpkin puree quality from batch to batch. Careful human inspection adds another layer of protection for pumpkin puree quality. Intensive washing prepares every pumpkin puree pumpkin for food-grade processing.
Gentle brushing leaves every pumpkin puree pumpkin perfectly clean.
Dry surfaces improve the next stage of pumpkin puree processing.
Only the finest pumpkin puree pumpkins continue beyond this point. The next step begins the transformation into smooth pumpkin puree.
Inside these machines, fresh pumpkin puree pumpkins begin their remarkable transformation. Precision cutting prepares every pumpkin puree pumpkin for efficient processing.
Removing seeds reveals the rich flesh that becomes premium pumpkin puree.
Only pure pumpkin flesh continues to the next stage of pumpkin puree production.
Uniform size ensures every batch of pumpkin puree cooks evenly. Gentle blanching prepares pumpkin puree for its smooth final texture. Carefully controlled cooking unlocks the natural sweetness of pumpkin puree. The cooked pumpkin is now ready for its final transformation into pumpkin puree. Powerful pulping creates the smooth texture consumers expect from pumpkin puree.
Continuous mixing keeps every batch of pumpkin puree perfectly consistent. Now the freshly prepared pumpkin puree moves toward its final refinement before canning.
The viscosity looks good on screen 3. Agreed. No coarse particles detected. Data logged. We are clear for the next phase.
Every step improves the quality of modern pumpkin puree.
Removing excess air protects the integrity of pumpkin puree. Precise flow control keeps pumpkin puree production running smoothly. Homogenization creates the silky texture expected from premium pumpkin puree. Next comes a critical step in protecting pumpkin puree quality. Careful pasteurization ensures safe and reliable pumpkin puree.
Controlled cooling prepares pumpkin puree for packaging.
Viscosity is stable at 2500 CPS. Temperature confirmed. Records updated.
Now millions of cans begin receiving fresh pumpkin puree at extraordinary speed. Automation fills every pumpkin puree can with remarkable precision.
Every pumpkin puree can receives its lid in perfect synchronization.
A flawless seal protects every serving of pumpkin puree. Advanced inspection confirms the integrity of every pumpkin puree can.
Careful handling prepares pumpkin puree cans for thermal processing.
Thermal sterilization ensures long-lasting pumpkin puree safety.
Controlled cooling protects the quality of every pumpkin puree can.
Perfectly dry cans are ready for the next automated quality check. Smart automation keeps pumpkin puree production accurate every second. From here, every pumpkin puree can receive its final finishing touches before quality testing. Every pumpkin puree can is fully traceable from farm to shelf. Digital verification guarantees accurate identification for every pumpkin puree can.
Advanced inspection protects the safety of every pumpkin puree can.
Automation prepares pumpkin puree cans for efficient packaging.
Careful packaging protects every pumpkin puree can during distribution.
Every pumpkin puree carton is sealed for secure transport.
Robotic precision keeps pumpkin puree shipments stable and efficient.
Finished pumpkin puree cartons are now ready for final quality approval.
Before shipment, every batch of pumpkin puree undergoes rigorous quality verification. Random sampling confirms consistent pumpkin puree quality throughout production. Every pumpkin puree can must meet strict sealing standards. The appearance of pumpkin puree reflects every step of careful processing.
Uniform texture is essential for premium pumpkin puree.
Precise measurements help ensure reliable pumpkin puree quality.
Every pumpkin puree batch is fully documented before release. Only approved pumpkin puree batches continue to distribution.
After passing every inspection, pumpkin puree is ready for storage. The final chapter of the pumpkin puree journey begins inside the distribution warehouse. Every approved pallet of pumpkin puree is carefully stored until delivery. Digital inventory keeps every pumpkin puree shipment fully traceable. Customer orders trigger the final movement of pumpkin puree through the factory. Every pumpkin puree shipment is checked one final time. The final destination for pumpkin puree is now just ahead. Each truck leaves fully loaded with premium pumpkin puree. Secure transport protects every pumpkin puree shipment on its journey. From field to factory, pumpkin puree is ready for kitchens around the world. Every step of pumpkin puree production depends on precision, technology, and teamwork.
And this is how modern factories produce pumpkin puree from start to finish.
Thanks for watching. Comment what's next.